Rutgers University offers many health and fitness classes at their recreation centers. With one located on every campus, they help students and faculty members get fit and stay active. But did you know the recreation centers also offer tips and advice on how to properly warm up before exercising? Here's how to reduce the risk of injury and ensure the best workout.
Stretching and warming up before you work out is very important. It kind of gets your body ready for the physical tasks you're going to do during your workout. An old strength coach once said, if you don't have time to warm up, you don't have time to train. First, we're going to do a little bit of foam rolling. We're going to start just with the upper back and lats. You're going to line a foam roller around the shoulder blades, roll up and down the length of your back. From there, we're going to move down to the lower body. We're going to do the glutes. So you just cross one leg over, roll up and down the length of your butt cheek, hamstrings, back of the thighs, calves, obviously your calves, and then quads. We're going to be actually in a plank position on top of the foam roller and pull yourself forward and back the whole length of your quad. Most people that skip a warm-up may get hurt during their workout and then skip many workouts after that because they're injured. Picture a rubber band in the freezer. If you pull the rubber band right out and try and stretch it, it's not going to be bendy and flexible, it's just going to snap. A lot of times people will tear a muscle because it's not used to being stretched to that length under tension if they just go into a workout cold. You're going to, with straight legs, bend over as far as you can, touch your hands to the floor, walk yourself out to a plank position, and then move your feet back up front. It's called the inchworm. It's really good for the hamstrings and lower back. Next, we're just going to take the hip joint and move that through all four ranges of motion for the hip: extension, flexion, abduction, and adduction, by doing a series of leg swings both to the sides and to the front. Make sure you're holding on to something that won't move here so you don't fall and lose balance. People should warm up before exercise, I'd say around 15 to 20 minutes. Typically what I'll have my clients do and myself do is about 3 to 5 minutes of a general cardio warm-up, maybe 4 to 5 minutes of foam rolling and movement work, and then maybe a 5 to 10 minute dynamic warm-up before we actually get into the meat and potatoes of the workout. So we're going to move up from the hip to the shoulders. We're going to do a couple arm circles forward and back, loosen up that shoulder capsule nice and loose. Then we're going to do a couple forward and back. Again, these are called bear hugs. Just give yourself a big hug. Make sure you really throw the shoulder blades into it. I'd say the best foods to eat before and after a workout are primarily carbs and protein, both that digest relatively quickly. The last one that we're going to do standing up is a long lunge with an overhead reach. So you're going to lunge forward as far as you can, making sure to get a nice stretch in that hip flexor while reaching your hands up overhead to make that stretch a little more intense and get a little bit more into the upper body. The most important muscle to stretch before exercising would probably be whatever you're going to be doing that day. So I'd say kind of focus on whatever you're doing. If you're doing lower body, definitely your lower back, hamstrings, glutes, and hip flexors. If you're doing upper body, definitely warm up the shoulder girdle, so chest, lats, upper back, and all that. We're going to do 2 exercises to loosen up the upper back and then the lower back. First one is the thoracic extension and rotation mobility drill. Both hands flat on the floor, one hand's behind the elbow. You're going to try and touch that up elbow to the wrist and then reach that far up as high as you can. You're going to feel a good stretch here in your lats and upper back. From there, we're going to flatten ourselves out to a big T on the floor and try and touch with straight leg your right heel all the way to your left hand. This is called the scorpion, so if you kind of picture what a scorpion's tail looks like, it almost looks like that while you're doing the exercise. Recreation classes that you can attend with the Flex Pass that are all about stretching and stuff like that. We have numerous yoga classes, Pilates classes, and then all of our actual fitness classes, the Are You Fit, the Les Mills classes, always have a structured warm-up built into the program. If you go to any of these classes, you're going to be warming up no matter what. You don't have a choice.
As you can see, there are many simple stretches you can do before your workout to ensure that you won't get hurt. These habits will help you get the most out of your hard work and sweat. I'm Rose Marcus, RUTV.